what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it rain. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel.
Oh man. Good morning all. Live from his bunker complex in Dubai. Well, yeah, I hope this counts as a bunker. That would be nice. Let me fix second camera here. Good morning to all. Dubai is under attack. It's not. Relax. Hope we're all well. Good morning. Gold is pushing. Also relax. Just chill. Surprised he streamed today? Yeah, we'll stream today, man. We'll stream today. Tell you guys what's going on. All of you guys in the West must be seeing nuts thing going on media. Buy. Yeah, I mean, if you can buy from this wick, you would be good. Are you safe, bro? Yep, I think we're all okay now. Checking. Joe as well. Good to see Joe here. See, Joe's here, man. Joe's also in Qatar here, so let's see what's going on. Obviously, I need to update you guys everything that's going on. What the hell is happening? Working from home. Yeah, most offices here, we don't have shutdown. Streets are operational. Listen, if you guys can order pizza and it arrives to your house in 15 minutes, I'm telling you, we are not in a war zone, right? You can order burgers right now. You could order pizza. You can order what happened. There are some heroes on the street right now who are delivering. But it is no lie that there are rockets going off. There are. Just this morning, we had some more interceptions. Shakes the windows, all that drama. Bit loud from where I am. I'm closer towards the coast, so as much as possible, Dubai tries to intercept above the coast because they want the debris to fall into the sea, right? So, yeah, all of that's going on. Those videos of the palm you guys are seeing on fire is true. The videos of Burj Al Arab you guys are seeing is true. That is all true. Everything in the airport being hit is true because they're working on operations from those major spots there. Okay, so again, those rogue drones you're seeing that are just hitting buildings, some of them are true. Sharjah Mall is not true. That is fake. Metro is fake. Metro was operating as normal yesterday, so I see people saying Metro was hit. That's fake. They're not trying to disable the whole transport system in the UAE. This is simply theatrics, guys. You need to wake up. If a country gets attacked, they need to kind of show face and be like, look, we want to impact you economically as well and show that we can stand ground. And UAE will also stand ground if needed to be so. We're very fortunate and lucky to have very strong defense systems here, which have been working accurately. So, you know, again, this is targeted stuff. But yeah, debris, of course, was a threat and continues to always be a threat. Stuff falling down. Obviously, disruption. Last night, not the night before, actually, over the weekend, was very noisy around here. You know, keep getting woken up and stuff like that. Last night, luckily, calmed down. This morning, only very few. Apparently, they've hit some other places as well. You know, and this is basically what's happening. It's an unprecedented situation. If people want to know what I think and forecast, which would be more interesting, no, all of that is fake. Iraq is not hitting Dubai. Other nations are not hitting Dubai. That is all fake news. Don't believe everything you read. Trust me, Dubai is diplomatic. They have nothing to do or to escalate. They are simply defending at the moment. So, yeah, it's obviously unprecedented. I believe this will go on for the next couple of days. Intermittent, you know, rockets being sent over, being intercepted. This whole situation will last a couple of months. Open airspace over Iran, all these places. Close airspace, open airspace, close airspace. Not necessarily Dubai that will happen, but just this whole system. It will be the new normal as we, you know, figure out what's going on. There's whole different conversations we can get into politics and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get deep into politics here because people are super opinionated. I made a tiny statement on my Instagram yesterday saying that, you know, I don't like people changing views about UAE, saying it's an unsafe country. We live in the Middle East. All people I grew up with here in the Middle East, they came from war-torn countries, right? They left Lebanon, they left Iraq, they left all of it. Like, it's a normal for them. It's where they live in. So we have to realize that. Right now there's a lot of jets flying, actually. Wonder why right now. I can hear like 3-4 jets, but they're actually drone hunting. Because they sent 500 drones, you know? Why did Daniel Holmes freak out? Bro, he's totally tripping. Daniel Holmes is freaked out, man. It's normal. People are going to react in different ways, okay? Obviously, no one is comfortable about seeing a rocket explode over their head, right? Like, literally, it's close. Like, you could see it with your eyes. It shakes the windows. I mean, not where he was, it would shake the windows, but visually, it's something scary, okay? So you have to realize people are going to deal with things differently here. And debris falling, all of that type of stuff is gonna be scary to a lot of people, which is fair, right? So it's natural human reaction to try and avoid danger if they perceive it as danger. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, in military technology, right? They are not fighting blind here. When these missiles are launched from these places, already they know it's on the way towards their target, right? They already know it, okay? It's not like, oh shit, there's a... No, they already know it. Ballistic missiles, you name it. All of those are already known once they're launched, because we have technology these days. We're living in 2026, guys. So we know that, you know, the only issue is sometimes they can't intercept because it's a big math equation, guys. You have one object, right? So all my physics guys here should be able to tell me the calculation of this. But you have one object flying this way, another object flying this way. So you have to intercept exactly at the right point in space and time. So it's very, very complex. So sometimes a few miss here or there. Okay, so let's update what's going on in the market. I know a candle has just closed above here. Be careful with this candle here, because this one could be a fake out right now. I need to see something a little bit right now above the 5 here. Especially key level. Okay, I want to see us leave the 90 level here, which is going to be somewhere up here. I'm going to draw this 90 level, guys. Let's bring this level here. I want to see, because everyone's going to be sending breakouts. Yes, gold has gone crazy. We opened on this gap here. You can see this gap in the market. I was talking about the gap. How big was this? Yeah. What is that? 100 pip gap? Yeah, almost. Broker didn't allow gold trading this morning. Very interesting. Yeah, silver also looks interesting. Real estate opportunity, definitely. We will speak more about this on the coming days. Let's just let few things settle. It's only yesterday, right? We want everything to settle. We don't want people to be injured. We don't want people... We want the whole, no matter where they are living, right? A lot of these people don't have anything to do with this. They don't want any escalation, no matter what race they are, where they're from. So obviously we want everyone to be okay in these situations while they play a game of a video game, right? A video game in real life. So let's see what happens, man. There's actually this is the most jet activity I've heard in a while. Like right now, they must be knowing we're streaming, guys, because now they're like, whew, there's a stream here, powerful stream. They're about to make billions of dollars. So I'm telling you, no, seriously, there's a lot of jets. But let's have a look at what's going on in the markets. Let's see. So obviously, I moved this to the 90 level here. Just match it up. Get as accurate as possible. Did Mr. Trump join stream? No, today we don't have Trump on stream. He's a bit busy. He's a bit busy. Also, we don't want to upset anyone. So I think having Trump on stream right now would not be a good idea. Maybe he shows up, you know, says hi. Sometimes he says hi on stream. We'll see if Trump does that. Go inside bunkers. We don't have bunkers here. A video game where people are dying, don't make light of it, please. I'm not making light of it. I'm saying I hope everyone is safe in this video game that they're playing. So if you're gonna come here and be like instead of doing that, say the same thing. Like, this is the problem. People are so sensitive and they just want to attack other people that are agreeing with them to keep people safe. Like, you guys need to calm. Like, this doesn't help people. Everyone bickering at each other, fighting on political opinion doesn't help. Doesn't help. I'm totally neutral. I want people to be safe. And coming out and making random statements that I'm not saying that is just going to make things worse. So the fact that you're trading right now means you have other priorities. The fact you're in a live stream watching the markets right now means you have other activities. Maybe go and talk about how knife crime in Europe right now is more dangerous. Maybe go make light of that. Maybe go make light of drug abuse and people dying from that, you know? So really, people need to get their heads screwed on properly. These days, everyone is living in a place where your heads are screwed on from the ass first, you know? I don't know what to say. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on. Obviously, daily candle here. We open up on a gap. This is not going to show the gap because I'm using candle smoothing, but you can see this gap here, right here. So look at that, right? Very close to that daily resistance. This would be a target for the day, is to tap that daily resistance. If we do get a squeeze up here, we could go and tap the daily resistance here. 4-hour time frame just moving crazy, right? Straight bullish candles moving up here. 1-hour time frame, again, close above. We're trying to get above that 90 level as we speak here. There's no structure, so it's a bit risky to just send buys at the highs. Remember, we're buying the highest point of the day. This is where the buyers actually failed. How do we know this? We can see, look, as price came here, look what happened. Boom, hell of sellers came in here. So we want confirmation that we are creating bullish structures, because if we're not creating, look at this, it's the same scenario. If I rewind this and you guys see this, look at this. We have straight bullish candles here. There's no reason to say it's going to fail right now, right? How can you say it's going to fail? We know that there's nothing protecting price because it's just green, 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 green. As soon as we get a rejection there, that's it, boom, game over. We start going down, right? Break the structure. Right now, we also have a bit of that green, green, green. Not as much, we have a structure a little bit closer, but there's definitely a lot of green, and we can see the candles getting a bit weaker here as we tap into that 90 level. So a candle closing bearish here would be great if the next 5 minutes could lead into a bearish candle close. I wouldn't mind if we have this close above, guys. We do have the close above the 1 hour structure here, which I can bring in just to show you guys, right? We closed above this. If we can pull back now, start to dump a little bit, we could actually buy from the lows like that. That would be pretty interesting as well. Right now, we're trying to breach those highs, as we can see. See what 1 minute time frame is saying. Yeah, 1 minute would clear. It's a rough one, man. We could get a massive candle here. 1 minute does have good structure here. But do I want to send the highs right now? Not really, man, if I'm being honest. I just think it's not going to be a smart idea at the highest point of the day to send the highs right now. If it's going to dump, this is where it's going to do it from. Look, 1 hour consolidated, 1 hour didn't consolidate. It just pulled back and then closed above here. Consolidation would look like this. That's a consolidation, right? Going sideways. So we have 1 hour structure, yeah. But then you need to put 1 hour stop loss, my friend. This is the thing. We can just take a buy here, but for this buy will still be valid as long as it respects 200 pips below. As long as 200 pips. Remember, we've had like almost a 1,000 pip move from market opener. This has almost been a 1,000 pip move. Yeah, it has been a 1,000 pip move. 2% move, right? So we need to be careful. You are buying the highs after 1,000 pip moves. Based on what? Based on what stop loss, right? If you're going to run stop loss for this to be valid, price could pull back just like it did here. So we don't want to be like, you could take those risky trades, no problem. I know a lot of people are going to try it, and it's fine. You can do that. It's up to you. It's a personal thing. But until I see something that's going to give me more confidence here, I don't want to just rip the highs and be the guy losing money at the highs. Maybe at least a 5 minute candle close above. Even that, I'm risking it because we have no structure. I see a lot of guys in chat saying it's gonna keep going. Take a buy then. take a buy. If you believe, if that's your analysis that it's going to keep going, then take a buy. I'm not stopping you. I'm just trading my own trade here. So I'm risking thousands of dollars here, and it matters to me. It matters to me. You can't put break even. You're not pushed yet. You know, you can't put break even. So for me, if I'm going to be sitting here risking thousands, now you can put break even. Thousands of dollars, I want to see something a little bit more significant. At least a 5 close above, minimum, right? Just to see that 5 leave the range. Then we can look to catch buys. So we'll see what happens with that. Wow, that's a beautiful push. Look at that volume that just came in. Amazing. Look at that. So that was it. That was it. If you guys managed to take the buy right there, I would consider not letting this trade lose, huh? Don't let this trade lose. 5,400. Don't let this trade lose. So that's sick. That's sick to see. Amazing push. So nice to see. But again, if you're running the bigger stop loss here, you're not going to be getting that risk to reward at the moment, huh? We see it being immediately sold into that move there. Almost retraced that move back down to entry. Almost, yeah, that's it, done. Wow. That's what I mean, guys. You need to be, I mean, it's back to where it was. Look at that. It's back to where it was. So everyone is like panicking. Yeah, but you need to be careful because it's literally, it was up there a second ago. Now you've lost all your profit. So you need to be managing. You need to be knowing where to close, how to close. Otherwise, you lose all your profit. If you set break even, it tap you break even there. So again, guys, you know, this is why I want to see at least a 5-minute candle close. We can start to play with this and see what it does. And then we see what happens. So look, it just got bought back up again. Yeah, it's very volatile, guys. Stop loss is going to be a problem today because of this volatility we have. Yeah, that's an 80 pip move already. So look at that. Now we re-break the highs. Very interesting. So let's see what ends up happening, how we end up forming. Again, there's no 5-minute structure. The last time this happened led into a massive dump. So I don't want to be part of that. But again, if you guys want to take the riskier trades, do it, huh? Do it. Take the riskier trades. Just buy the highs. Just press buy and pray. That's going to be the strategy for today. You can literally do that and hope you get away with it. I've seen that happen again and again and again. I've seen so many people buy the highs and get away with it. I had a 20k day so far. Oh shit, that's a big one. Did you what? But you bought from you bought from Friday though. So yeah, that's easy if you bought from Friday. You open up to 1,000 pip gap. You're like amazing. So let's look at silver as well though. Silver is also going to be pushing here. If we look at silver, same type of scenario here. Have a little bit of a resistance here on silver. $30-minute here also pushing. We're closer towards the highs on silver. I wonder if silver resistance gonna have anything. Hey Harry, were you near to any of the strikes? Yeah, they happened all above us, like the whole time. So all these strikes been happening about 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers away from me, some debris landed in a place called City Walk. That's the closest it got, but that's all debris. They're not striking civilians, guys. They're not striking civilians. They're striking bases and stuff, and that's mostly in the ports and stuff like that. 1 minute strategy today. Ticks. Yeah, probably ticks. Yeah, I don't like this range here. I rather trade pullback on this. I think gold would be better for continuation. So we did get the 5-minute candle close above here, obviously. Now that we're outside of this range, it's pretty nice to be outside of the range. We don't have anything back here, huh? Literally gonna go and tap the daily resistance probably. Let's see, I'm gonna see extremely low time frame. Yeah, it's actually pretty clean. This is the 1 minute, man. This is what we have on 1 minute. Mark all of these. Even 1 minute I'm seeing. So that was that 5-minute line there. So this is a 5-minute. These I'm not worried about. Look at how it reacted off that 1 minute there. Look. Insane, huh? So that basically lines up with that 400 level. Yeah, we should get a bit of an expansion, maybe above that range here. We could look to scalp here on the 1 minute here. Let's see in 20 seconds how the 1 minute closes. Maybe a break above the high. We can also take it on futures here. Depends how deep we close right now. Ooh, it's a bit deep. Ooh, last 6 seconds pushing above. Where's the daily resistance on futures? Here. Yeah, so we let it make another 1 minute structure, then we can start aggressively scalping if that's something you want to do. Obviously, those trades, you can lose 3-4 of those trades in a row. So if you don't want to be doing that today, don't. But some days we don't really get volume like this. You need to be extremely fast, moving, break-even extremely fast. If it's just not your cup of tea, then do not be doing that. It's not going to be a good idea. If we can't even get in on 1 minute, then that's it, you know. Should have taken the earlier gamble. Would have been better to take the earlier gamble. I just wanted to be out the range, to be sure that I can at least not get caught up in something where I just catch the immediate fake out. I've lost so much money doing that because of FOMO. So I'm not here to FOMO, right? I'm here to trade. There's a difference. But sometimes, you know, you can take a bit of the risk if you want to, like I said. But if I'm taking risk here, I'm taking risk with thousands of dollars. I'm not going to be taking risks with this stuff. Yeah, we'll have to just see if we're lucky to get pullbacks. If we're lucky to get pullbacks, it's great. So what we're gonna have here is we're gonna have gold pumping like this. Stock market should be dumping, huh? Stock market should be dumping right now. Yeah, we are dumping a bit. This is 1 minute time frame, remember? So stock market is dumping here as they lose trust in as they lose trust in the markets here with the US, right? They lose trust in the markets. Now, some of that money might be going to dollar, so we might see dollar bouncing. Yeah, so dollar is bouncing. So this is because money's leaving stock market and going into here, you know, and going into here. I can't execute even on gold. Damn, not sure what's happening. I don't own that. Maybe they hold to trading, or some brokers have done something. Quickly contact support. Some of the guys said that they hold to trading in the morning. Yeah, for me, I'm okay. Everything is working. Just contact support quickly. Wow, check this volume here. Yeah, today might just go straight to daily resistance, not even give me a 1 minute entry, which I'm fine with. But you guys need to, if you have a bit of FOMO here, then just send the highs, right? Just buy the highs and see if you can get a bit lucky. That's the only way to trade this. So you have to gamble a bit. So if you're happy to gamble, you can do it. It's not my style to gamble. I'm not really a gambler in the market. I don't like that. I'm more a long-term type trader. I don't mind seeing days like this where it just pumps like this. Like, the best way to be in this is if I was in from Friday. That's the best way to be in. The only way I'll get in this is from 1 minute time frame right now, which is funny because I posted that video on my YouTube channel, right? I posted a video on the YouTube channel about how to take 1 minute entries. So if you haven't watched that, then obviously you're not going to be prepared for today. Otherwise, you will have easy ways to be able to take these type of moves. But if it doesn't even give me a 1 minute setup, then hey, I can't do anything. Bro, stop yapping. You never hit TP. No, the only thing I hit is your bitch, bro. That's the only thing that I hit every night. Every night I hit your bitch. That's the only thing I hit. But, you know, maybe sometimes that's better than hitting TP. The nice thing is when I do both at the same time. That's the nice thing, when I do both at the same time. Amazing volume. Check this 1 minute. Absolutely ripping. I got $126. Nice, man. So now let's see at this daily resistance. Got my 1 to 3. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to gamble a bit, you just buy the highs and pray. Don't do it now, though. We're at daily resistance. If you were to gamble, you gamble anywhere here. Right? Like I said, it is an option. But just make sure you have stop loss and you don't mind. If you're not using stop loss, be ready to blow your account. Again, I want to be here to trade for a long time. I make gains over time. That's why I'm probably the only streamer who's been able to be here. How much you think stock market could dump? Depends, man. Depends. But first we have to tap this daily support, you know, down here before anything. Like, we're still in a range. It's not really too alarming just yet, but obviously right now we're moving down to this daily support here. Same way. Or Top Step not allowing to trade gold. You can't buy gold on Top Step. Really? How can I check this? Add a limit buy? Yeah, limit buy would work. Yeah, it works. Buy stop works. Let's see. Alright, should I sacrifice and check this for you guys? And open a buy and sacrifice it for you guys? Sacrificed. Yeah, it works. Hello. Give me positive. Let me close positive. So yeah, now I have to lose $20 for you guys. Come on. $38 to test for you guys. You guys made me lose. Whoever said that needs to pay me. Who's that? Doesn't allow you. Abi, bro, you need to pay me right now, bro. Right now, you need to send me that money. That's such BS, man. I told you don't do it, bro. It's $30, bro. It's $30. See, guys, he took a loss. Bro, it's the $30 we are testing, bro. Can you relax? Abi's going to be banned now from the stream. We're going to ban him for 10 minutes. It's still money. I'm very fortunate to be in a position where that's not really too much. US Jets shut down? That was a long time ago, man. That was about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Guys are such babies. Everyone cries at $30. Harry, do you keep on following the news? No, only from official sources, man. Only from official sources. Harry's still in the trade? I'm not still in the trade. Hello. So now we should get a pullback here from daily resistance. Makes sense. Should I click sell? Bro, I was just checking, bro. There wasn't a position. Fuck, man. Never doing that again. Guys think it's like a position. Bro, can you look at your window and see if there's something coming down? No, there isn't. If it is, it's gonna be intercepted. Want to see what silver is doing right now. See, silver came pretty close towards that resistance. Let's mark it. Harry, just want to say thank you for always being on stream. All good, man. Yeah, I want to show up, man, after what's been happening in Dubai. A lot of fake news out there, but yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. I was obviously born here in Dubai, and we've never had anything like it, obviously, you know, but it is part of being in the Middle East, you know? It is part of being in the Middle East. Obviously, we're in the line of fire and all of that stuff, so it definitely can happen. Worth it not to pay tax? It's a choice, right? You rather a bit of debris or people like, it's just, you know. Anyways, 500 people here. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I'm happy to answer and give you real information of what's actually happening in Dubai. Stuff like that. I did hear a lot of jets up, huh? I told you guys when we're on stream, there's a lot of jets. People are telling me some jet got shot down. Let me go and see what's going on. Apparently they hit Saudi's oil. That's not good, actually, that they hit somewhere in Saudi with oil. This was nothing to do with oil. Now they're hitting oil is not good. There's another 2 jets flying outside right now. I can hear it. Yeah, Kuwait F-15 was already before. That was this morning. Bro, any trade you're about to give, it's not me who gives the trade, it's the market. So if the market does something, I will take a trade. If the market gives me a trade, I take it. If it doesn't, I don't. In the 1 minute video, you say there's a lot of variables. What are those? Yeah, that 1 minute video is a very introduction to 1 minute trading. In the group, I have a whole section about talking. It's different at NY Open. It's different in continuation. It's different where you keep your stop loss. There's a lot of variables that change in 1 minute trading. Knowing when to take the breakout, what's the volume, where to put stop loss. The guys in the exclusive group can tell you. I can't put that in an 11 minute video. In the exclusive group, there's maybe about over an hour and a half just about that. Content about 1 minute, you know. So this is the overview of how to start executing on it. That's why I wanted to say at the end that there's some variables you guys need to do that. Now, if you're obviously not part of what we do, then you can figure out those variables from experience and back testing, right? At what price would you buy if it was to pull back? I don't mind, man. I don't mind. We can catch bounce plays. We tap this daily resistance. This might be it for London. We don't know just yet. This could be it, and we stop pushing like that. We have to see now. You don't get tempted to hold the trades. We're late. The only way you could hold this trade is if you were in from Friday. If you're trying to hold now, you have to wait for deep pullbacks, guys. So if you want to hold a trade, it's fine. This thing can go on for a couple of months. Gold could be bullish. We could be making new highs as we speak, right? We can make easily a new high. But, and I do believe that is a possibility of happening right now for gold to make a new high, especially to come back towards these 4-hour highs. But what needs to happen right now, guys, is if you want to hold a lower time frame position, a higher time frame position, you need to pull back deep, you know? What's the chances of boots on the ground in Iran, no regime change possible? That's a whole different conversation about the regime change and everything. It's, you know, there's a lot of members who supported this current regime, and it's very complex as to, it's not just simple as, okay, that's going to change. So let's see if the volume continues here on gold, guys. We'll be able to continue these buys, take some more buys. If we pull back right now, again, it's going to give us opportunity. Second thing is, silver we should keep an eye on, because silver is not pushed as hard as gold. Silver likes to follow as well, so we could actually look to scalp that as well. So let's just keep an eye on everything here and see what happens. Someone is asking me, real estate market affected in Dubai? Yeah, real estate market will be affected in Dubai. But if it gets super cheap, I'm happy to buy. It's an opportunity for me. But yes, obviously it will be affected right now, just due to, you know, people lacking confidence in stability in the Gulf, right? Which has always been a threat. The difference is, it's like, think about it like this, like the stock market, like Bitcoin, everything. How many times have Bitcoin been threatened that it's going to zero? And year after year, Bitcoin still hits $100,000, still revives from 20,000 to 100,000. You know, it still does that year after year, right? And every time people, even the stock market, scare in the stock market, US companies are going to zero, tariffs are coming. But what happened to the US stock market? Made a new all-time high, you know? So this is not the all-time high, but just for visualization, you know? So my point is that UAE will work very much the same. Right now, everyone is scared. They will dump. They don't want to be involved. And then what we'll see happen is we'll see, you know, we'll see basically it start to recover, right? BTC, yeah, we can quickly look at BTC right now. So Bitcoin, obviously continuing a little bit of more stability, because some people are going to be moving money into Bitcoin here. We can see daily is just consolidating at these lows. I do see there a chance for dipping a bit lower into this 55k-ish zone here. It's not going to happen just yet. This is weak because we're having higher lows but lower highs, right? I mean, this is like a classic pendant pattern. So at the end of the day, this is going to resolve itself at some point. I'm not a pattern trader for those who know me, but it's just nice to visualize that we are consolidating. And if we break a resistance structure towards the upside, structure towards the downside, eventually we can see a small resolution, right? So if we do resolve this towards the downside, guys, I do see us dipping into my box down here, right? Bounce probably along the way at around 60 one more time, or maybe around 58. Somewhere around there, but I do ultimately see us come back into this liquidity zone at 55s, you know? Or if we resolve to upside, then we probably go aim for a lower high, right? I don't think we're ready to pump through the moon. Let's see what gold is doing right now. So gold rejecting from that daily resistance. We need this pullback now. This is good. We're going to see if we can catch opportunity back up. Gold has been good. I don't know where it's going to go. Probably we might be able to reach new all-time highs if this continues over the next week. And we have all this news, then gold will slowly make its way. That doesn't mean it's a straight bullet. We will get pullbacks in that time. We will get pullbacks in that time. Very simple. Looking for gold buys. That's where I want to be in the market. Bruv, I've lost 70% of my account today. What should I do? You have to find out how you lost your account, bro. What did you do? Did you try to short gold? You know, simple analysis would make sure you're not shorting gold. Buy gold. Yeah, gold today would be looking for longs. We're waiting for the setup now. Waiting for the setup. While we wait for the setup, if you guys are new to the stream, welcome back. Yeah, I'm not welcome back, but welcome. Make sure to subscribe because we stream Monday to Friday. Today's a bit crazy day because of what's been happening. I'm also based out of Dubai, so if you guys have any questions about what's going on here, I'll be happy to update you guys, give you some actual real information of what's going on. Pretty crazy couple of days, to be honest. No one expected this to this extent, to be attacking Dubai. What are you planning to do with gold right now? I'm planning to see a support form, which 5 minute is trying right now. Problem, this support is not backed by anything. So I think this is a dead cat bounce, meaning this is going to be sold into. You know, if gold comes all the way back to 400s, that could be a okay zone as well. But we could even buy before the 400s, maybe 405 or something. What is sentiment in Dubai? Pro-US or pro-Iran? They're pro-nothing. Dubai is a very neutral country. They just want, we want everyone to be safe. You know, we care about the people, right? As long as people are healthy and safe, that's what we want. Right? You have to realize most people in the world just don't want anyone to fight. You know, they don't care about what government or whatever. Right? Most people are just, with propaganda, their mind is changed to believe that they need to support someone. You know? Dubai has US air bases, so that's their bias. Yeah, but who has Iranian air bases in their country? Only no one supports Iranian air bases, so of course they're gonna have the other. Does Dubai deploy their own army? Yes, all of these interceptions have been deployed by Dubai. They have spent $2 billion in the last 2 days defending. $2 billion they have spent defending in the last 2 days. I'm new to your channel, just want to know how I can learn Forex trading the best way. The best place to start, man, as a beginner is going to be my course here on my channel here. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's free. You can watch it. There you go. Alright, so we're starting to create some sort of support here, but I still believe this is a dead cat bounce. Why? Because what does a dead cat bounce mean? It means it's going to try bounce but fail. Why do I believe that? Because we're not tapping anything. We're not tapping a key level. We're not tapping anything here. So I don't know why this should start to continue up from here. It's still possible, but we need to check probabilities. Probabilities are going to matter. So yeah, I sent you the video in the chat, man. Just leave a subscribe on the channel. Would appreciate it. Do you stream all day or do you have time? I wish I was a robot to stream all day. But we stream Monday to Friday in London session. So just subscribe, and then when I go live, it tells you. It tells you when I go live. We've been doing it for 3 years. If you guys would like to see my track record. So this is every single trade I have taken live on this channel, right? So from entry to exit, every single trade. Every single trade I've taken, you can go back and watch. This is in the description. These are all the trades we take together live on stream. So pretty fun. We haven't lost a trade since how many days now? Almost like 10 days. So that's quite nice. All right, so this is what I told you, right? I didn't believe this bounce here. So there'll be a lot of FOMO traders right now, guys, who just took a buy breaking this high. So let's see. This could be a nice liquidity grab if we start getting above 10 key level, guys. So every $5 is a key level. We can start to move up. We should have taken a sell. If you want to take a sell, take a sell. I'm not stopping you. I want to be a buyer of gold today. I think there's going to be a better chance to be a buyer. Less risk of these type of pullbacks, right? What would have to happen for BTC to go to the moon? We'd need to see trust in like the stock market as well. That's number one, to see trust in stock market. And then we need to see a lot of trust on risk on assets. Right now, trust is not on risk on asset. Trust is in safe haven assets, gold, stuff where they can protect their money. You know? We need to see trust in safe haven asset. Trust in risk on assets. People wanting to put risk in the market. Let's just have a look at what other markets are doing, like silver here, slowly making its way up, creating supports. Nasdaq I haven't had a look at yet. Want to have a quick look at, see if we can get something on Nasdaq moving down here. Check coca. I don't trade coca, bro. Just want to concentrate on what I'm trading right now. Yeah, oil is going to be good today as well. Oil is definitely going to be a good one. If you're trading oil, it's worth to look at. Do analysis on oil. We can do that once I'm done looking at what's going on right now. So we're just doing a quick markup here. Stuck at this 4-hour support right now. Below this 4-hour support, it's very clean. So if we want to capitalize today, which means we just dump, then we're probably going to lose this level here. Let's put a little box here, potential zone. What do you think about Alpha Capital, good prop firm? Yeah, I know a few people who use it. NY gonna be insane? Yeah, let's see what happens for NY. So let's keep an eye on NAS. We'll see if anything starts to breach below these lows to take some sells. If not, we might bounce from here. Let's go back to gold. A lot of jets flying outside today, actually. That's interesting. First time I've heard this many jets. Probably because of the attacks on the jets. They're just trying to clear airspace. Make sure that it's protected. More jets buy, less jets sell. It seemed like that, but we need to... There's no pattern. It's too early to identify a pattern. I see people holding trades for long. I get tempted to do the same. I'm struggling to hold the trades. You have to just hold the trades if it's your plan. But remember, don't be holding a trade from a high, right? Because you're gonna lose a lot more. Like if you took a buy from this morning somewhere down here, anywhere here, this setup to anything, and you're holding, like even if it pulls back now, it's fine. But if you took a buy from anywhere in the high, you've lost 50% of your profit. So it's not good to hold at highs. You know, it's very rarely you can hold at highs. Very rarely you can hold at highs. So let's see if we can capitalize off this now after this downside move. Make a little bit out of here would be nice. Yo, bro, all good in Dubai? Yeah, it's a bit crazy what's been going on in Dubai. You know, having rockets being exploded above your head. Definitely not what people are used to. You know, shakes the windows and everything, which can be a little bit unnerving for a lot of people. But again, they're targeted. Obviously, it's not nice. The debris falling, lighting public places up is not good. 5 kilometers from me, there is a residential neighborhood that a few townhouses there have been destroyed because of debris falling down. And the videos are on the palm are true. Again, but the authorities here are controlling it to the best ability. They are not fully worried. It's obviously just something that we're involved in the airspace. You can order right now from Deliveroo and they'll deliver a pizza to your house in 15 minutes. So they are not, we're not in a war, in a zone, you know, in any type of zone. Yo, Harry, top 5 books you would recommend? Wow, that's a lot of books to recommend. Depends on what type of books you want, right? So let's see now. Gold approaching back towards that 400, guys. That 400 is a good place. Trading books. Oh no, trading books are rubbish. I won't be reading trading books. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can bounce. Sells till 5,400. 5,400 would be a potential bounce spot, yeah. We could bounce before it now. We could bounce just back above this 55s here. But, you know, 5,400, yeah, possibly sells till then. Self-development entrepreneur books. Self-development entrepreneur books would be, let's say, some good ones. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Your Next 5 Moves is not bad by Patrick Bet-David. The Daily Stoic is not a bad book as well. You can read a page a day. I like those type of books. Those are very good for you. Yeah, that's a couple of the ones that I like right now. Let me see. I have some more advanced ones here. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I didn't like too much, to be honest. I know it's hyped as well. I didn't really like it too much. Yeah, those are pretty good. After Your Next 5 Moves, what? Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Or Think and Grow Rich? I was seeing your playlist on lives. Please, can you explain how to mark LTA zone? LTA zone is basically clean candles. So this would be an LTA zone, right? Because there's no support and resistance, right? There's no support and resistance. Here would be a resistance. Above here is a small LTA till the next one. Above here, small LTA to the next one. It's where there's no support resistance between. All right, so we're getting a bounce here. So let's see what this bounce leads into, right? We're still in lower high pattern at the moment. Hopefully not, but maybe there's a chance you guys will hear on stream one of these bangs go off. It's very loud. You'll be able to hear it through the mic. But hopefully not. We don't want that. Are you going to let us know when to buy? My trades, I'm happy to show publicly. What you do with that information is up to you. I want to just double check silver, how silver's bouncing, because we could get a silver breakout, guys, right? So gold broke out, silver might be able to break out above here. So I'm going to keep an eye on silver. Two minutes for this candle. How long till the 15? 12 minutes for the 15. Above here, we have a wick fill and oh, that is a zone, huh? That is a zone. DAX is dumping here heavy as well. Where are we on DAX? Yo, why did my music stop? Okay. That was weird. Maybe we just send straight breakouts today, guys. Huh? 10 minutes for this to close, 5-minute candle closing. We don't want to just buy here and put stop loss here. That's too big stop loss. We could just simply buy big breakouts today. 110 pip stop loss, we don't have to run that. If we catch a breakout right now, guys, we will be able to run like a 60 pip stop loss or something like that. Interesting, it bounced right here. 45403. Interesting zone. I like silver breakout. Yes, me too. I like silver breakout, but let's see if it breaks out. I have it on my other monitor. I'm monitoring it. You saw how I use that? I have it on my other monitor. I'm monitoring. Going to the gym today? Yeah, it operates as normal here in Dubai. Yesterday went to the gym. Went to the gym yesterday, managed to make my way there. I was just more tired yesterday because the night before just kept you up, man. It just kept you up. Just kept you up. On futures, 4 hour, silver has 4 hours sitting right above head. Let's see, we can actually get futures here as well. Which one? ChatGPT said that there's a 2% chance your house will be hit. Be safe. What did you input? You don't even know where my house is, brother. Can you please put in ChatGPT what is the percentage chance of being hit by a car on the road? Or getting into a car accident? It's probably going to be higher. What do you expect from the NY session? It's going to be mad, guys. Today's going to be a day to lock in, huh? Lock in, see, but be patient. My local news made the Dubai thing sound very bad. Then I talk to you and I see some local vids and it seems pretty under control. Yeah, it's under control. It's just very uncomfortable, right? We have debris falling, big loud bangs, but that's it, you know? Like the debris is a risk, yes, you know? But again, debris is not injuring tons of people. I mean, you know, killing tons of people. Of course, unfortunately, there has been some casualties. But it's, yeah, I think Western media is making it seem like Dubai is under attack, which is not the case. There are certain areas that are definitely, but they're all military areas or have been evacuated. Obviously, the airport was crazy to be attacked, the airport, but all flights were cancelled, you know? Just, you know, it's sometimes it's something new, guys. You know, you're sitting in your house and suddenly you hear shoop poof like this. That's literally the sound. That's what you hear. You know, and you're like, oof, and then the whole like table starts shaking and the rattles windows start rattling. You know? This is literally how it is, and it's like, whoa, 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 you know, what was that? So I think that's really unnerving for a lot of people, and I can understand that, you know? I can understand that. No windsurf today. No wind, but yesterday the guys were kite surfing. Literally, they're kite surfing and right above, shaboof, one got intercepted. I saw the video. It was nuts. It was nuts. You consider leaving Dubai? For me, no, it's not an option, man. Where am I supposed to go? Everywhere else, I pay tax. If I go in London, I'm more likely to be stabbed by knife crime. The Rolex I have, I can't even wear. It's like, you know, it's ridiculous. The car I drive, I can't even drive there. Australia, I lose all my money from tax. You know? Only 30% tax? It's a lot, man. It's a lot to be 30% less of my income. Sometimes you're a bit paranoid. Like right now, I'm hearing like one of these drone sounds. But I actually think it's a lawnmower. You know? Three minutes, man. We might get the close above here on silver. I don't like now this is red. All you guys' fault. Making me test. Our resistance here is a lot higher on futures. That's interesting, actually. Is the group open? There's a wait list. So first come, first serve. I will be accepting people from the wait list. And then I'm going to keep limited spots like I had last time. We've done the beginning of the year. We're in the third month of the year. So now it's going to be like that. So yeah, it's open. If you join the waitlist, you can get accepted. Again, I just want to keep integrity of the group as always. It's how we're getting these results these days. You know, like last month, a lot of guys got funded. It was great to see. I mean, I show you guys. You don't have to see, but you know, payouts of 4 figures. Like most of our payouts are above $1,000. Actually, all actually, which is amazing to see. Like that's impressive, guys. Don't let the internet fool you. Earning $1,000 from the market is a great start. 5,000 from the markets, great start. Okay, so we're creating lower high, first lower high here, 15-minute candle closing bearish here. We're probably going to get a second one, you know? I'm in downtown Dubai, no need to leave. Yeah. I think the main issue with drones is they're difficult to intercept. They're difficult because they fly low, and if they fly low, then it's too close to residential areas. Bro, Dubai is only filling little, bro. What do you mean filling little, bro? You're not typing properly. Type properly so we can understand. Can I buy silver? Yeah, I'm looking at a silver buy potentially soon, but I need to see how this candle closes here. We need to get above here. Futures is not above, right? Futures is not going to be above, so I would have to trust the CFD market, which I don't trust just yet fully. DAX open sells. Yeah, DAX open sells depends on your spread. DAX open sells could work if we close below, but you have to see if it does close below. And you need a big top wick first. Will you lower trade lot size because of volatility? No, I won't. I will lower to adjust my risk. Yeah, I will risk the same, but I'm not going to trade half risk, for example. I don't have a reason to trade half risk. Yeah, this could be nice here, guys, if this actually closed and opens with a big top wick. That can definitely work. Never mind. See, not closing below last seconds. So that's not going to be valid. Didn't close below. I'm interested to see what happens with the open though. Very slow open, huh? Wow. Wow, very slow open. Normally DAX open is very heavy. This is not much market participants here in DAX. Gold here. Let's see how the hour candle just closed, guys. Bullish 1 hour candle. 30-minute candle doji bearish. 15 bearish. We have a new 15 resistance here now. Silver 1 hour candle here did manage to slightly peak above, not peak, it's closed at actually. Thought it did close above, so we closed that. 1 hour has closed above. Clear for silver. 5-minute time frame closed at. Futures, of course, is below. So I'd like to see something close above on futures, maybe a 5-minute candle, and then trade the breakout on the 5-minute. How big would stops be on the breakout? Yeah, something like that. So let's see what happens with silver. How to stop blowing funded accounts once and for all? You need accountability, man, because you're not being held accountable. So you need to have, like, the best way I would say is to either at some point you're just going to get sick of it, right? You're going to get sick of it. You're just going to keep blowing it, and then it kind of becomes an addiction. But at some point you have to, like, a good way is to be accountable, meaning that you have a goal that you have to achieve, and every time you do a stupid mistake, it takes you away from that goal. And just as simple as sending a chart to a group of people is going to help you, right? Have that accountability. Imagine every time you take a trade, you need to journal and send it through. But again, people want to hide behind the accountability, you know? So that's a very good way to do it. If you're just failing prop firm challenges, I recommend to watch my YouTube channel. There's a video here that tells you how to pass prop firm. So if you're looking to pass a prop firm challenge, this video is going to help you. But if you're looking to, like, keep your account after passing, that's also a different story, right? I'm gonna leave. Prefer it to be a bit more predictable. Hope NY gives better placement. Yeah, this whole couple of days is gonna be interesting. Make sure you guys show up to stream these next couple of days. It's gonna be interesting overall. Okay. I don't stream New York, but I do send updates of what trades I took in the free Telegram as well. So if you want to keep updated on potentially, some trades that I'm taking, I trade New York with the guys in the exclusive group. But it's good for you guys to see the trades I'm taking, because if you guys can see the trades I'm taking, then you start to learn, right? This is also about learning, right? This is the Telegram. It's not paid, of course. Turn the song up. Delirious? Yeah, that's Delirious. Everyone's favorite song. Everyone's favorite song. Look, everyone's going nuts, huh? Favorite song. Why is the free Discord link not working? Maybe you need to open it in a different tab. Check if the Telegram link is learning. I post the same stuff in the Telegram, so you'll be able to see it there as well. 58 seconds for this to close here. What's silver doing? Rejected. Have you tried MT5 algo trading? Yeah, never worked. I just lost money. Most of these algos are scams. They make you money, then end up making you lose money. So I just became a man and learned how to trade. Some algos can make money, but most of the ones that sell are not. Do you have a paid group? I have a mentor. It's not only a group, it's everything together. But just watch this video on the website if you have interest of leveling up. I don't really want to explain here right now. I want to focus on what's happening in the markets. Like literally things are moving so fast. Bro, when you gonna take a trade? Took some trades this morning. If you wanted to send the highs, I was talking about you sending the highs here. Now I have to wait because if you were not here from the morning, there was some opportunities here to send the highs. So if you was, ooh, I think that was one that went off. Yeah, there's some going off, I think. So yeah, if you wanted to send the highs, then show up a little bit earlier, man. Do you stream NY once a week in the group? No, every day there's streams in the group, every day. Look at DAX. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at DAX here. They are rejected, right? Keeping us safe. Our support keeping us safe from taking early sells. Nasdaq did get below here, but very deep close. Oh, 1 minute looks disgusting. Drone struck Aramco. Yeah, I did see that in the news. That's not good, obviously. Let's see what else is going on. Do you short Ryanair or Wizz Air? Why would you short Ryanair? Actually, the airlines are struggling a lot now. $600 people watching? Yeah, 142 likes. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Make sure to show up Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Only 120. Yeah, I know. If the people want to leave a like, they'll leave it, bro. Don't worry. This algo not for sale? Probably yet. Also on my FX book, you can fake results. Just join again. Any trade be taken? Yeah, some longs. Alright, check this candle here. Closing 5-minute candle, closing bullish here. That's an interesting candle. See the type of bottom wick we can get. What type of stop loss would we have to run here? 60 pip stop loss. Yeah, maybe we could try this aggressive stop loss. This could be an aggressive position. Breaking the high. Stop loss below current candle low. Quick break even. I do like the bottom wick. Close above here. If we're gonna fake out, it will happen here. Maybe a quick break even. Yeah, there we go. Probably run stop below here is also fine. If we break this 1-minute structure, I will close this, as I don't trust it. Because then I think this is just going to be a fake out. This is an aggressive shot. Then we're probably just going to range. See if we respect this structure here. We're still respecting the structure here. Didn't close below for me yet. But I wanted to see it break the high and push. Problem, I might get an FU candle. That's the only problem here. But again, look, only risking 150 here. Very small risk. Very small risk. Not even in 0.25%, man. Actually, no, this is 0.25 on this, no? I'm used to my risk. 250 would be 0.25. You can watch it on this as well. See how it's looking on 1-minute structure here as well. A lot clearer the 1-minute structure here. Oh, so it did close below. Futures as well did close below. is that? It's below, but there's a gap there. I'll let it break this low and then I'll close it once it breaks the low. Because I don't mind it wicking here like that. That's what I don't mind. A bit low volume though, huh? I expected some more power. We'll see what it reacts at this zone. We need it not to fail at this 1 minute resistance here. See it get out the range. Yeah, 5 minute close back inside the range. Yeah, probably manage if it breaks this low. Yeah, just get out of that. So we save some money there. I'm not willing to hold this 5 minute close bearish. We need to wait. We're just consolidating right now. We need to wait. So we'll make the smart idea here. Just play a little bit. Setup 3 and 5 is not a setup 3. We close back in the range. We're just ranging now. Gold has lost its volume. No power, no nothing. So we can give it shots like that. If power is going to come, we'll make money. This is how this market's going to be. It's what you guys have to get used to. It's going to be, give it a shot, see if power comes. If power doesn't come, get out. Don't marry the trade, right? Don't drag stop loss all the way down here because this is all money you would have potentially lost more, right? So you just play it like that. Manage quickly. And then when it runs, guys, it's going to run heavy. It's going to run really heavy because we have volume in the market when it comes, right? Look at these pushes we're having. So when you can take these small, tiny hits, and then when the big one comes, boom, you're going to get, you know, the only reason I gave this a shot right next to London Open, it was the only chance I had to give it one more shot, but losing basically nothing, you know. Again, here, I didn't even risk on main this one, just I took it on the futures. It was about $90 risk. $90 risk on a 50K account is really boring. Really boring. So we can take these small shots, but remember, if that runs, yeah, it was only $90 risk because I had a 40 pip stop loss. But remember, in this morning, this push from here was, look how much this push was. This push was 280 pips. So yeah, we might be laughing at $90 risk, but if we got another at least 100, look, 160 pip push is not that much, huh? That would have paid then $600, $700, $800. You know, because I'm risking, well, not six, like maybe about $400, $500, you know, which is nice. So I can lose that type of trade maybe 3 times in a row now, 3-4 times in a row. And the time it hits on gold, it's going to pay me a lot more. Or pay me at least equal. So you give yourself a shot, nothing happens, move on. Manage quick like that. If you're over risking here, ooh, it's going to cook you. Today, do not over risk, guys. Man, be normal. Risk either less if because you're on futures like me, Like that one I didn't even take on main. On main, I'm taking only breakout trades today. That's going to be the plan. But let's see as well if we get something happening here on NASDAQ while this happens. So NASDAQ trying again to come down. Sell gold. If gold breaks structure, if you are a counter trend seller, you could maybe look to sell gold if you're a counter trend seller. I'm not a counter trend seller myself, but I know some people are. So if you are, that could be an option. But we haven't broken structure yet. Silver as well being held down now. That's why I think gold is a bit struggling. They move together normally. DAX as well trying to close below in this candle here in the next 1 minute here. We don't have the 15 close, but 5 will close. I'm still watching DAX. I'm not going to just jump into DAX. No reason. I've told you I'm watching DAX for a little bit more. NASDAQ tapped into this zone here. We're rejecting. Be careful. I heard people blowing accounts trying to full port at open. Really? Full port on what? London open. Iris normal on gold and got slipped big time. How do you get slipped, man? Slipped on what? On exit? But you should have dragged stop up as well, no? So you save on exit as well. But who are you trading with? If FTMO, then it makes sense. I wonder how much FTMO spread is right now. Market open? What? London market open or what? Oh! On like the actual market open. Main is Vantage live and I copied to my two main funded accounts. So who got slipped? The live or the funded? All got slipped, but on entry or exit? Yeah, it did spike on entry. I did see that. I didn't take it on main. This is not a main position for me. That's why I just wanted to give it a shot. I was super under risked. Ryman Hall will profit today. All things are going to be profiting. All of these big Lockheed and Martin, all of these Rheinmetall, that will also profit. To be honest, IC markets has been doing me so dirty with slippage these past few weeks. I'm finally going to switch brokers. Yeah, I mean, in these volatile conditions, you get slippage everywhere else. Painful because this is the first trade on live and on funded accounts after my break, but it's always like this. Yeah, but then there's also, you have to think to yourself, is this really the best option to take as your first trade then? You know, to copy it across everything. Right? Like we pushed over 1,000 pips since market open. We're taking a trade in the range, not guaranteed of volume in London session, which has been the 1,370 pips. Like if it's your first trade, then... And also, I'm super under risked here. You know, you would be obviously more risk. So there's an argument to be made there as well. Like maybe take something a bit safer, not on a day that's unknown what's going to happen right now. We don't know. Price could dump 300 pips suddenly. We could just have one candle that just comes through the roof here. We don't know on a day like today. I just heard a bang, I'm downtown. I didn't hear that yet. I think, in my opinion, with all that is going on, I would expect more volume. Yeah, that's why you have to give these type of shot. But, you know, you accept that if no volume comes, you're losing it. Like, we're not taking a random position. Like, that's the thing. People here are going to be like scared to take. But in these type of conditions, guys, if it runs, it really runs. So sometimes trying to, trying to get in the position is going to be an important point here. Because otherwise you're just going to sit there and miss everything. Look at DAX rejecting the lows. Don't want to sit long and the challenges again? Yeah, then it's fine. Yeah, then you have to just go aggressive in general. That's fine then, like that. I think we're out to trade still New York. Well, yeah, we gave something, right? We wanted to give it a shot, but market has just died volume, man. Unbelievable. London Open has come and it's just like, not even to get back to the highs, huh? We're not even going down. It's just deciding to barcode a little bit, which is fine. Like, we can totally expect it here, but I've been through many days where we just have straight continuation or heavy pullbacks. Like, this is where we normally expect some sort of exciting price action. Not necessarily giving us setups, but giving us volume, because there's a lot going on. You know, profit taking can be made. We could have 100 pip moves down, that type of stuff. I mean, if you look at Asian, it's a lot more active, right? Market opens, it pullbacks, there's continuation, then heavy pullback, then support is created, we change structure here, then we get continuation, then again we pull back, we get compared to this, the first time since market open that we have gone proper sideways. Like, even here, it went pulled back, then went down, then changed structure. Here's the first time we've gone proper sideways. I might set an alert to trade London a little bit later. Yeah, I mean, if a move does happen, we can get the breakout. Why is London so slow? Seems like that this was the only move for London. We can't always expect a second push. We can't always expect a second push. We can try it though. And that's why I bought in the range, not at the highs. I think this was the most sensible thing to do. Because at least we could get back to here. I was talking about aggressive break even. New York, guys, be ready for New York. Really, I feel like if we're going to get a nice second move today, it's going to be during New York. On everything, man. The stocks are going to be nuts, man. Indices are going to be nuts as well. What's your first trade after gold in NY? YN or NQ? YM, man. And I'm actually, gold is my least pair I trade in NY. Least pair I've seen, I trade in NY. What's the best session to trade gold? Recently, Asian session. Asian session has been the best. Stocks dumping hard in NY? Yeah, but we could open on a bounce. It's just, there's going to be a lot of volume. Look at these rejection. Yeah, a lot of rejection wicks. But again, we're just not getting continuation. We are just consolidating. I don't want to be in a trade when we are consolidating, guys, because that's the most boring thing. So right now, the best thing is to look for potential breakouts. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to set an alert here. See what happens when we are to break out. Right? Set an alert like that. Oops. There we go. DAX as well consolidating. Nasdaq as well stuck at the lows here. Nasdaq could get some continuation down. We could look to sell Nasdaq below the lows. We do have some clean candles down into this 1 hour. It's very close though to, we don't have much room to play with here. That's the only thing I don't like. 30-minute is the same. I think 15 minutes a little bit lower. No, it's actually all the same there. But look, we don't have much room to play with here. So that's the issue. If you're selling the lows here, you have like 16 points and then that's it. And you're not going to be getting a small stop loss. Even 1 minute stop loss here is 27. DAX sales looks good. If it can get below. Right now we're consolidating, man. You don't want to really sell in this consolidation just yet. Harry, I've been trading LTAs for 2 years now. That's total BS. What's total BS? LTAs? Well, tell me why. I'm probably one of the only live streamers who has a track record for over 3 years and it's positive above a 70% win rate. So if maybe, are you talking about clean candles? Or are you talking about some other strategy LTA? Because LTA is not a strategy. LTA is not a strategy. LTA is a zone. I mean, so many people can use that. It's not something special as well. It's just a zone. Has nothing to do with a strategy. Yeah, look at gold here starting to pop up, man. Wow, now we're getting, I think we can delete this. We might be able to get the breakout on gold. So eventually it has come here. So we're waking up in volume. About time. You have some swing trades planned? I'm not at these highs. I'm gonna swing gold. If I sign up to the group, how long till I get accepted? Maybe a couple of days, day or two. Not too long, man. Yeah, I'm going to still keep the alert and wait, guys, because we need structure anyways. I'm not just going to buy the highs without 1 minute structure and stuff like that. So leave an alert there, guys. Look for the breakout. At least with the breakout, we know if we're wrong or right. Show up to tomorrow's stream. I sent you the Telegram link earlier for you guys to see what type of trades I take during NY. If you want to join our NY sessions, you know where. I really do appreciate you guys showing up to stream. Be sure to do that. We gave it a shot. Still valid, guys. Don't worry about it. I know it seems a little bit like, oh, that sucks. No. Just relax. The whole day is ahead of us. The whole week is ahead of us. So there'll be so many options. And really, with that risk, you're going to be fine. Just trust me. In this type of condition, guys, when you get one trade and you can leave it, you easily get 1 to 3. You get a big trade, right? So don't worry taking shots, just don't gamble, guys, right? Number one thing, do not gamble. I've traded these conditions many times, and it's actually crazy that I'm part of the conditions happening outside. But at the end of the day, these conditions, they're very rewarding if you are patient and choose your shots sparingly. Take a shot, doesn't work, wait. Next option comes, take a shot, doesn't work, call it a session. 2 shots max, guys. And I would say 1 shot a session to be super safe. Do that. Watch what the one, because they will hit, man. When volume comes, it's like a piece of cake, huh? It's really easy. You just close your eyes and candles are just continuing. So relax. It's going to be fun. Don't be like, I need a move right now, right? So really, make sure that you're just picking correctly, and then that's how it is. So appreciate. What's the key level after a breakout? Probably next level I'll be targeting is 20 to see what happens there. It's not my target. I'm not closing at 20. Then I'll be looking to 25 next level. So 20, then 25. But I want to see what happens at 20. So yeah, appreciate you all. Take care. See you hopefully on tomorrow's stream. Much love. Leave a like before you leave. Catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.